Hello! It's time for a quarterly update on this year's goals. It's a little late because it's like mid-April, but whatever. The first quarter was obviously January, February, March, and just to kind of review and go through things, kind of see where we're at, trying a different shift on things here. So goal number one, we got, I want to say by last month, we had like 9 or 10 shorts / reels done. Honestly, like halfway done on that one already. So who knows, I may end up getting double my goal on this 15 shorts this year. We'll see. Goal number 2, no progress on that one. Number 3, I had some really good weeks with this and some really bad weeks with this. It's still not consistent. But I'm making some other lifestyle changes that I'm hoping will positively influence this. We'll see. It's a journey. Goal number 4, I haven't started writing again, but I am working on a exercise protocol. I started it and then I missed a couple of days, so I'm gonna start over and just get those 28 days done because this is a 28-day program. And if I can get all 28 days done, we're gonna be solid. And then I'm just gonna keep going from there. Because if I can do a whole routine for 28 days, it's not mine, it's got videos. I don't have to think about anything, I just have to do it. I know it's all okay for beginners and postpartum moms. I know it's good for diastasis recti repair, so I'm gonna try it. Being able to like pick one of her workouts every day, I think will be huge for me after I get the program done. And that is a big part of being able to canter again, is getting myself physically able to do that. I haven't started writing, but now that it's warm again, I think it's going to be something that we're going to be trying to do in the evenings. Goal number 5, we made a lot of progress on the fantasy novel in the first quarter of the year. We got some notes from my co-writer's aunt, and she's an editor just in general. Not necessarily for fantasy, but she is an editor for writing as a whole. We're working on going through and adding her things. We've done a lot of we've just gotten so many details hammered out, and I have been listening to a fantasy series to kind of get a better grasp on the fantasy genre as a whole. And it's so cool to see how involved that is and everything and what people love about fantasy, and seeing it reflected in work that we've started that is largely due to my co-author, but still just something that I'm a part of and had no idea was just, it's so good. It makes me so happy. So there's some real progress on that. We're almost done with the first third of the book, and it's a couple hundred pages, I want to say. So crazy. It's crazy, but we're really excited about it. We have taken a break kind of recently on actually doing the edits and writing. We've both been really busy. I have been powering through on some other writing, and like I said, this series has a lot of books in it, and I've been listening to it on Audible, which I think I mentioned before. But anyway, I'm almost done with the series. I'm starting the last book, so that's gonna be interesting. And then I told Gregory once I'm done with the series, I'm gonna have the worst book hangover for a month. But I have had so much creative energy in my brain, and I've been telling my friends about this. One of my friends in specific, I was I feel like if I don't get it out, I'm gonna explode and I'm never gonna write again because it's just it's pent up, and it just when you come down from that, it's almost like a high, right? Where you're you get up to this point where you're just crazy, and then if you don't use it productively, if you do, it keeps kind of building, it goes down and it ebbs and flows, right? Whereas if you don't use it, it just getting back to a point where you have any creative energy is super hard, for me at least. I don't know if you relate, but anyway, so I've been making good progress on other stuff kind of in the meantime. So good things have been happening in the writing world, and it just feels something in my heart, which is awesome. Goal number 6, like I said, same amount of reels and shorts. I kind of double up on them just because I like my content. And I've started updating my highlights. I have 2 highlights that I have gone through and updated. I deleted all my old highlights, and I have new covers for them, but only one is processing because Instagram is super stupid for me. I don't know what it is, but anyway, processing my highlights is coming along. Pretty confident this goal is gonna go well. We have been kind of plugging along. Goal number 7, we have kind of been plugging along on our life goals, financial goals. It's springtime, and so many things happen in the springtime, and I love it. I love farm life in the spring. It's everything I dreamed of, quite honestly, in terms of just the things, lots of fun things. But that being said, paving our driveway isn't slotted for the first quarter, so kind of on the back burner. No real changes there. Goal number 8, my diastasis is fixed. Became fixed at the beginning of the year in terms of like, I've finished my program. Now it's just working to restore the muscles into like good physical shape. Goal number 9, no progress on this, although I have maybe found a building that I want to peruse. I can't tell if it's for lease or not. I don't see that it is, so I might have to go to the company personally, like directly. Goal number 10, no change. Goal number 11, we should be booking our hotel this month, but obviously we haven't gone on the trip yet. Goal number 12, proper wardrobe starts with your underclothes, right? So I'm gonna be purging some underclothes, but my dog, I left a bra out here from like my clean laundry basket, and she chewed it in half, literally in half, and then tore out part of like the bra. It was my last 34H, or I'm sorry, my last 34I nursing bra that I had. So it was very sad. But my husband was like, and it was on his birthday too, he was like, hey, let's get you a couple new ones. They don't have eyes anymore in like 34 van size through the company that I buy from, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I could buy the sister size. I just hate doing sister sizes because I like to have my band properly placed, but whatever. Anyway, I do fit into an H a frequent amount of time where it is a good investment. So we invested in 2 of those. So starting with underclothes, I'm going to have to do some purging. We kind of rearranged some stuff in our bedroom, which I'll show you guys, but that gives me better access to my wardrobe, and just having access to my clothes, I didn't realize what a difference it made. Crazy. Anyway, goal number 13, we have 3 out of 12 months done. So the first quarter was successful. At our last night, I totally forgot, like we met and we chatted and we did a lot of like things, but we just like, everyone ended up going home without me even realizing we hadn't started the Bible study part. So I was gonna do it with just the 2 gals that remained, and then we got off on this whole tangent and so many things happened. But anyway, so we've been meeting every month and it's been great. We've got April scheduled and I'm so excited and looking forward to it. One of the gals, her kids will be there, and I'm just excited because we have babies there anyway, so it's fun. Goal number 14, read 6 books. Like I said, I started this series and I started audiobooks. I have listened to 9. I completed 9 audiobooks this year. Not all of those in the first quarter. 3 of them, I think, maybe 4. So we'll say 5 audiobooks, and then I read 2 physical books in the first quarter of the year, which is so amazing. I've already got 4 audiobooks for my second quarter, and then I haven't done any more physical books yet. But I think I will try and shift into that because I don't want to spend $1 billion on audiobooks. I love the audiobook thing. I did not think I would love it. But for the stage of life where it's really hard to like sit down with a physical book with my kids, and by the time that I have the ability to do that, I have so many other things that I want to do, it's really nice. But anyway, so I'm not counting the audiobooks as having like read books because I am just using those as a force to propel me into reading more physical books. Although I do think that they are the same. You are getting that content and you are like absorbing it. But it's something about like the laziness of not reading a physical book for me that I'm trying to overcome. So I'm so excited. Goal number 15, pray for novenas, 1 per quarter. I did my first quarter novena in January. I tried to do a second one in February, and I got through 8 out of the 9 days, and then I totally forgot the last day. So I was like, So I'm going to be picking up, I considered doing an impossible novena and like counting that as my next 3 quarters because it's a 9-month novena, but I didn't start on the right day, and I was like, it's okay, I'll like shift it a day or 2. It's from not Immaculate Conception. The conception of Jesus to Christmas. So it's a 9-month period, and you're supposed to do it every day for 9 months. And then you're supposed to have like the 3 most important requests on your heart. But I didn't know exactly what I needed from that. I wasn't prepared for that. And then I kept missing it and missing the start date. And I was like, okay, I don't want to push this back. I want to do it and really commit. So that is going to be my goal for next year, is completing an impossible novena. But for now, and this year's novenas, I'm going to pick a new one for this quarter and probably get started on that and finish it a couple of days after Easter. Ideally, we'll see. Love, Genevieve.